Hey guys, I'm back with another video. This time around it's the exact opposite of my last video. This is probably the greatest SoloQ game I've ever had, and not ever had probably, but it's definitely the best game I've had in Season 7. And I'm gonna download the replay and we can dive right into it. This was, I don't know, this was like the textbook 1v9 carry, so I'm pretty happy with my performance. I think I did play pretty well for the majority of the time. God damn it. But yeah. Right. Right, there we go. So oh, this is the enemy team. I was up against the Clad, which can be a pretty tough matchup if he gets jungle assistance early on. We tried to invade here, but unfortunately the enemy Zed detects us, and we're just kind of dancing back and forth. Nothing crazy happening here. And yeah, like I said, I'm up against the Clad. Clad can be a pretty tough matchup for Jace if he gets jungle assistance, or even if he gets like a solo kill on Jace, which he shouldn't, but he definitely has the ability to get a solo kill. If he does that, the lane is kind of over for Jace, because he becomes just way too tanky and has way too much damage. So I know that he started with Doran's shield, so I'm playing it a bit more safe. The reason I'm playing it a bit more safe is because he has Doran's shield. There's no reason to fight him in the minion wave because he will always win the trades. Now I see he has landed his Q on me and obviously wants to walk into range to to actually get the Q damage off, or like the second part of the Q damage off. Knowing that, I just walked into him, actually Q'd him, and I won the trade pretty hard. So there we go. He hits his Q. You can expect him wanting to walk up. I pretend I'm scared. I see he wants to go for it, and that's when I Q in and trade with him pretty nicely here. Also smack him on the way back. Now, I'm not sure what's up with the coughing. I don't think anything interesting is gonna happen here. So I'm just slowly pushing it in, and now I want to obviously cover the tri-brush to not get ganked that early. And here I'm just trying to punish him for every last. God damn! Why does the camera always move to bot lane? What the fuck? I'm obviously trying to punish him for every bit of CS he's going for, since he's melee. So he walks up to this one, I give him an auto attack. He wants to get this one, I try to give him another auto attack. That's kind of how you have to play Jace, and that's kind of how you have to abuse your range. Now here I just want to go in and force his flash. I'm not expecting too much here. Here, like, the thing is, I didn't expect my auto attack to go through. I expected him to flash earlier. If I would have known that he flashes so late, I would have just flashed after him and finish him off. But he didn't. But this is still perfectly fine for me. Like, we trade flash for flash, but he's losing experience and shit. And he has to TP. Now I get I got pretty greedy here, because I want to shove in the wave here as well. And yeah, I got pretty greedy. I know he has no flash, so I'm just like, all right, if I dodge his Q, I should be fine. I'm not dodging his Q. Actually, did I dodge his Q? I don't think I did dodge his Q. Yeah, I don't think I did dodge his Q. Either way, I know like he can't really burst me down, and I know that also that's right now I just have to dodge this next Q and I'll be fine. So you have to like, skill shots are pretty much all about mind games. You have to kind of think like the Kled. You know? Like, don't start trying to juke here. Just don't. If you're a Kled, you're like, oh, okay, this is a pretty good spot for me to Q Jace now, because he's quite close, and it's quite obvious where I'm... Fuck you, camera! Oh my fucking god. Dude, what is this stupid-ass camera doing? Wait. Directed camera? Manual camera. Ah. Ah! There we go, okay. I'm sorry, guys. I don't really do these replay kind of things. I missed it again. Oh my fucking god. Alright, so right now he's getting closer. He has like more move speed than me. I think he got boots, I'm not sure. And this is when where I dodge. Where you have to think, when would I shoot my skill shot? And that's when you try to juke and dodge. Now he got me here, unfortunately. I didn't manage to hide behind the minions, but he dies as well. And this trade is perfectly fine for me, because he wasted his TP. And I still have my TP up. Did he buy boots actually? No, he didn't buy boots. Okay, his base movement speed is just a lot higher than mine, I guess. So right now I'm just trying to shove in as fast as possible, to deny him as much CS as possible. Once again, I bought the Tribush and I'm still playing really aggressive. Now he goes in for a trade with me, which is very questionable. Like instead of just clearing all the minions here, he's going on me. Like, I'm not sure what he's thinking right now, but obviously he's thinking he can trade or kill me, and that's perfectly fine for me because Jace is stronger than Kled early game, and I get a pretty easy kill here. Now I think at this point I just want to shove the wave in to be able to help out bot lane. I'm not sure what I was thinking, honestly. I know that I'm gonna TP bot lane very soon. Oh no, never mind. I saw Zed being low mid lane, of course, yeah. I was looking down mid lane and I saw that Zed was quite low. So I decided to roam bot lane, mid lane I mean. And obviously, us being 3 people, this was a pretty safe kill for us. I barely missed my Q, because he got feared. But that's fine because I'm gonna pick up the kill anyway. Now, the thing is, in order to climb, you can't just sit in your lane and dominate your lane, because, like, you know, like you hear it all the time. Dovah, blah blah blah. I'm winning lane. I'm smashing my lane opponents, but my team sucks and my team costs me the game. I can obviously understand where that mindset is coming from, but it's just the wrong mindset to have, because, you know, like the way I see it is that even if I smash my lane, but we still lose because my team doesn't play as good, or yeah, doesn't play as good as the enemy. Even in those losses, I just think that a master tier player in my situation would have probably carried the game, and I'm looking at ways how I could have carried the game. So yeah, I got a pretty easy kill onto Zed. Now I obviously want to help bot lane. I know that Kayn isn't at level 6. I'm just trying to bait him here. Like, this is the most stupid obvious bait ever. I'm not sure. I'm not, like, first of all, I'm not sure why I'm doing this, because there's no way he should fall for this. Second of all, I'm not sure why he falls for this. So I barely don't get him because Sona saves him. Does he get smacked by Thresh? No, he doesn't. So I know now that Tristana, obviously she either wants to flash over this wall or wants to rocket jump. So I prepare my E and knock her over the wall to deny her jump and deny her flash as well, if she would have flashed. And like at this time, like the whole time, Kled was getting turret damage off and Kled was farming up. And that's a kind of trade-off you sometimes have to take. Like I got my bot lane ahead. I helped out my mid lane. I helped out my jungler as well. And that was all of the like for the cost of, I don't know, like 20 CS for Kled. And a bit of turret damage. You kind of have to yeah, you kind of have to revalue your values. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Revalue your priorities. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Like he's trading with me again. I pinged my Warwick to come top lane because I was pretty sure Kane was top lane as well. Because why the fuck would he engage me alone? But he did. So Feelsgoodman. Now Kane is coming top lane. I do a pretty good sidestep. He flashes, I flash as well. And I think he should be done though. Yeah. And I'm out. Nothing much I could have done there for him. Now I just got a last hit. Obviously there's no point chasing Kled and missing last hits. Oh, okay. This is a rare TP. So I shove in the wave, obviously. I hide in this brush. And right now, I was pretty sure I clicked on this ward. But I guess I misclicked because I clicked on the minimap. I was pretty certain that I was TPing onto this ward. And my team is just pinging me to back off and blah blah blah, but I don't care. I know I can get a kill. I can get a kill or a summoners. And I'm just going for it anyway. Like you see all these fucking pings. Like don't let other people scare you off if you're like confident that you can get a kill. Oh, and this is very unfortunate as well. Like I was pinging it to Sana, like that I was ready to go in, and for some reason, the character of Jace decided to path all the way around. Like look at this creep block, guys. Like I'm pressing Q right now onto Tristana. Right now is where I press Q, and look at this, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? This pissed me off so much in game. Obviously, it's still no big deal. I hit my Q onto both of them. I finished them off. Zed finishes me off though, so that's feels bad, man. Wait, is he actually escape? Wait, what? Wait, what? Damn. Damn. I didn't even see that. What the fuck? Alright, I don't know. I guess he was just styling around. EOS SoloQ, man. Here I just want to farm up. Actually, I can talk a bit about my build as well. They have 2 assassins and Tristana Zona bot lane, which both deal like a lot of damage. So instead of going for Dustplate or a squishier lethality item, I decided to go for Black Cleaver components next, just to get a bit more HP and a bit more survivability. What the fuck? Like once again, he's going for trades like this with me, and I just don't get it. There's no way he's gonna win a trade like this. I'm backing off because we don't have vision. I think I get Grump and go back. Yeah. How's my team doing? Nothing much. They're just grouping. So I get the blue buff. Because you kind of need blue buff as Jace. In the mid game, definitely. Like, you don't really need it. But in order to like truly pop off, you do need it. Now here I'm just pretending I don't know that Kane is here. And I'm not sure what Warwick was doing here. I think he didn't just straight up walk into the brush, right? Yeah, he backed off a little bit. It was very confusing to me, I don't know. So he jumps onto me. I remember this was pretty badly played. I fucked up my E flash, but it's fine. Yeah, we're two versus one, and he can't do much. He's just getting kited. Now we just me and Warwick just push through the top tower. So at this point, you know, my mid laner is behind. My ADC got pretty shit on. My jungler is doing kind of fine. Nothing too amazing, and my Thresh is doing kind of fine as well. But this isn't even this is not where I popped off. I'm popping off later in the game. I see like Kled overextending. Oh wait, this was a pretty decent move by me as well. I place a ward here. I wait for the next minion wave to crash into a safer position for me to last at it. Now I see, thanks to my ward, I see Kled running down. I think he wanted to get a ward off here, which is questionable. I'm not sure why he wanted to ward this here. But I see him walking down into this direction, so I'm shooting a blind Q. I'm shooting a blind EQ, I hit him. And then I just run him down. Wait, he has flash? Why didn't he flash? Oh, this was a really bad Q. Damn, why didn't he flash down? One thing that you don't want to do against Kled, which I did because I misjudged my damage. Oh no, I didn't misjudge my damage. I just auto-attacked before Eing. You don't want to waste your CC, like your Thundering Blow, your E. You don't want to waste that CC when he is still in mounted form, when he still has Skull. Because you're kind of wasting your CC that way. You see, like I'm using my E, and instead of knocking him into this direction, he just gets dismounted, and my CC and my damage are kind of, you know, they just kind of disappear. They're useless. So this was pretty bad played. This was pretty bad played as well. But I was still confident that I could kill him because I have red buff and shit. And yeah, he just dies. I'm not sure why he didn't flash. I really don't know. Maybe this guy was autofilled, but why would you play Kled top if you're autofilled? I tried to help out the Warwick. I missed my Q onto Tristana, which is pretty Feelsgoodman. Oh, and this is pretty Feelsgoodman as well. So I know I can get a sniper. Like, this is really stupid from Tristana. Like, this is extremely fucking cocky. I'm not sure what she's doing right now. I shoot my Q, and then I'm missing like barely enough mana for my acceleration gate. Although I don't think it would have hit. Oh no, it might have hit. It might have hit. You have to consider the fact that it would have been accelerated as well. Oh well. I think I'm missing a bit of gold for Black Cleaver. And that should be my next item. Oh no, no. Here's the thing. I decided to not go for Black Cleaver because I saw that Kled is not building any armor, like not any major armor items. And the rest of the team are pretty squishy for the most part. So I wasn't really worried about that. Now I see they are fighting here with Kayn. I'm still respecting the Zed to a certain degree. So I keep I keep an eye out on him. At this point I just decided to keep on farming because they already got Kayn. And I didn't expect them to fuck up a 3v2. And I'm just getting red buff here. Now this Zed is still looking for a pick apparently. And at this point my eyes are just on a bot lane farm. So this guy wanted to get a pick on me. I'm not realizing this. I'm still not seeing this. And this is where I saw it. And I was already Half-Life at this point. So I tried to make a run for it. He flashed and ultied. And I know that I can't really get out of this. Like, I can't walk away. So I have to kill him. And I predict his him going to juke it out with his shadow. And yeah, get a pretty nice kill onto him. So he jumps on me. I'm not expecting it. He flashes as well. He was pretty salty after that kill as well, because like, he was writing in all chat, what did he write? Ninja Tabi difference, because I had Ninja Tabis and he didn't, and he felt like that was the only reason he died here. So what I also tried to do here is, in a situation like this, you know, he gets a drop on me, he ignites me. Like, at this point, I just want to back off. I don't want to fight him. I'm just trying to make a run for it. I'm just trying to gain distance, but obviously it's too late. I just wanted to make a run for it because this was quite risky. Like, see, I didn't even stay in melee form to absorb his ultimate damage, because I knew I was most likely gonna die anyway. So I just tried to kill him with me, and survived his damage apparently. I don't know. I expected more damage from him. What's gonna happen now? Nothing, I think. Yeah, nothing special, I think. I got a Q off onto Tristana, but I'm not gonna chase into the jungle. Kled is still bot lane and pushing through. We got the tier 2 mid lane turrets. And like, at this point, I don't give a fuck about Kled. I don't give a fuck about defending bot lane. Because who cares about this turret when we can just potentially ace them? Well, not ace them, but like get 4 picks and just push and end the game. By just staying here, by creating pressure, by winning the team fight, you're kind of forcing Kled to go back to defend. Besides the fact that he's probably getting flamed right now, that he's not in base and defending. So I poked his head. Azir gets a pretty good ultimate off. Warwick combos it. Sona gets a pretty good ultimate off as well. Zed decides to go man mode and suicide into us, which is fine by me. I slow Sona. I shoot her down. I slow, like, look how I'm applying the red buff before switching to melee farm. I apply red buff, or like I auto attack just to make sure she dies. Then I auto attack her as well before switching to melee form, to guarantee the slow onto her. And thanks to my red buff slow, I was able to flash after her and just kill her. Now I was expecting to get a pentakill here, but I shot the most idiotic EQ ever, so was pretty. That was a pretty park jump play. I'm 14-2 at this point. Holy shit! And my Sivir is 1-7, and my Azir is slowly getting back into the game. So here we try to make a pick. I shoot my Q. I don't think it. Yeah, it wasn't enough, and I just abandoned the blue buff and kind of leave Azir to his fate because I don't want to give up my shutdown gold. I think I'm just gonna go top lane, right? Yeah. Not looking for anything fancy. I'm not gonna chase him down or anything. I just want to shove the wave and rejoin my team. Oh, I get a nice EQ onto her. And this is like another situation where it's really important to play mind games and to outsmart your opponents, like literally just outsmart them. I pretend that I don't have vision here. Look at them, like wait. This is a part of it as well. So I pretend I don't have vision here. Look, I'm not sure why she's walking up here in the first place, but right now they're feeling pretty confident. They are thinking this is not warded. They are still thinking this idiotic Jace is chasing the Sona, and this is where I get a sneaky EQ onto the Tristana. I was lucky as well, because the Zed used his Oracle. Not Oracle, but what's it called? Sweeping Lens? Wait, I can't even see the name. Damn. But yeah, it was just in time. So here we go, we got Baron as well. Do we go for the finishing push here? We might be. I apply my slow. I wanted to walk behind him and knock him into our team, but Tristana did a good job of zoning me off by just attacking me. Warwick caught the Kled and we killed him. Oh yeah, I go back and TP back into their base. I do a pretty horrible EQ. I'm backing off a little bit, so we can just finish off the rest of them. I shoot another pretty horrible EQ. And I go in suicide and take unnecessary Nexus damage. And I die, obviously, and flash my penguin. So yeah, this was probably the best game I've had in Season 7. It's quite ironic that this is my second video, right after the saddest SoloQ game I've had in Season 7, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll probably see you guys on Sunday.